We've got a former first team coach, assistant coach of Fleetwood United from Dubai. We've got Coach Sylvester Ayere joining us. Thank you so much, Coach, for joining us on the show.
Yeah, it's my pleasure always.
A pleasure to have you. We really need you to help us make sense of this very short period of time where the technical team will have to deliver the results that every single Nigerian fan is out for. As a coach, we know the pressure already on coaches to deliver, and what Nigerians want, what the football fans want, always seek is a win. They do not want to see a draw. They do not want to see the losses. They always want to hear a win for their national team. But coach, given the limited time frame, what are the realistic goals for the Super Eagles in these upcoming matches? What realistic goals do you have penned down from the Super Eagles against Rwanda and Benin Republic?
First of all, let me say a big congratulations to the two NPFL coach, Coach Daniel and Coach Fidelis. It's a big win for all the Nigerian coaches, and it's a big win for the NPFL. It shows that they are the two best coaches in Nigeria so far, as far as I'm concerned. For the game, I think the coach don't really have much to do, because given the time frame and the way the players are arriving at the camp, so the team is not yet complete to start doing in-depth tactical sessions. So I think generally 80% of the match is on the players. 80% of the match is how bad do they want to win? How bad do they want to play in the World Cup? I think 80% of the current Super Eagles have not been to World Cup. So I think 80% of our next game is on the players. If they want to win, they will win. So I believe we're going to win. I believe the current coaches are capable of doing the job. Like I said before, Coach Jan and Coach Fidelis are, to me, they are currently the best coach in Nigeria, going by their track record, what they've done in the league. And also Eguavoen is an experienced man. He has been in this kind of situation before. So I hope and I pray they're able to guide the Super Eagles to victory in our next game.
All right, every typical Nigerian will say they pray. We always want God. But do you know that sometimes you have to, it's what you put on the field of play, the training, what happened in the back room that can help, bring these results that we desire. It's just 3 days, few hours to September 7, where the Super Eagles of Nigeria will face Rwanda. And the concerns are raising. You said 80% will be on the players, what they can bring to the table. But talking about this, technical team that have been put together, Coach Austin Eguavoen on interim basis, and we've seen his precedents at the African Cup of Nations in 2019. We cannot forget that African Cup of Nations. But and a lot are still worried. Can he still handle this team? Yes, we have the assistants in Fidelis Ilechukwu, Daniel Ogumodede from Remo Stars. But how much can they put in? What input can they have, especially for the tactical prowess of Coach Eguavoen in terms of team cohesion and tactical planning within 3 days? Can they put something good together, something tangible together in 3 days?
Like I say, the coach don't really have much to do with this time. Like I said, the squad is not yet complete. Obviously, you cannot start doing an in-depth tactical session with a complete squad. So I think the priority of the coaches at this point is man management. And if you notice, a lot of Nigerians don't have trust in Nigerian coaches. So to me, this is an avenue for Nigerian coaches to redeem themselves. So I think, and again, we have this popular opinion that the foreign player don't respect our Nigerian coaches. So I think this is yet another opportunity for Eguavoen and for Nigerian coaches to prove to the world that we are capable of leading our national team.
But have the Nigerian coaches, have they been able to get the vote of confidence from these foreign players? Would you say so?
I think it's for like I said, this is a redemption phase. This is another opportunity for the Nigerian coaches to, like I said, results result and respect. Result and respect. You know, you don't force respect out of players. It's by what you have to offer. And I believe this combination of coaches, I've had the opportunity to sit down with Coach Dan, and we spoke tactically for over 2 hours. We were talking about football. I believe these coaches have so much to offer to the Super Eagles, and I believe these two young coaches, one is 46, one is 44. They are ambitious. They want to prove something. They want to show to the whole world that Nigerians are capable of doing this thing, and this is an opportunity for them to actually tell Nigeria they are in charge, not the players. And this is an opportunity for them to tell the whole world that we are capable of coaching our Super Eagles. So I think this is more of a redemption call for Nigeria coaches, especially Austin Eguavoen, who has always had the opportunity. I think this is fourth time now. So this is like a redemption call for him. So I think they know what's at stake. I think it's not more of, like I said, it's not more of what can they do tactically within 3 days. It's more of the amount of management they can do within 3 days. How can they psych the player up?
Yes.
It's more of
that is another question. That's another angle that I'm going to. How best can they gain the confidence of these players ahead of that encounter against Rwanda? Remember that the last time we played in Uyo there, we played South Africa, and it was under the guidance of Coach Finidi George, who is also an indigenous coach. So how can these three coaches, who are indigenous coaches, gain the confidence of the players, especially those foreign that you did mention?
It's simple. Like I say, it's simple. It's from day one. It's what are your principles? What are your standards? What do you allow in camp? What are those things you're allowed to just slide on? You know, it's little details that earn you respect. So like I said, like I keep saying it, Austin Eguavoen is not new to Super Eagles, so it's not new to the camp. For Daniel and Fidelis, these are their first experience. I know probably they might still have one or two maybe nervous thing, which is normal in football. But I expect Austin Eguavoen to come up with a lot of experience. It's all about principles, it's all about standards. It's all about what you allow in camp. You know, no, like I keep saying it, no player is bigger than a national team coach. So if you have that mindset that you are in charge, then everything will go easy for you. So I believe Austin Eguavoen to do a better job, more, to achieve more what he has achieved before in the previous position. So I think they should be able to create a competitive environment, to create an intense environment, because the players need to know that they have only one game. If they lose the next game, then we are out of the World Cup. So I think the coach need to make the player aware of the task ahead. So this is not time for content creation. It's not time for paparazzi. It's not time to go and see family and friends. It's business. It's time for business. You get? So it all boils down to the coach. How can they market this idea to this player? They are professional players, so they know what's at stake. But the coach, they have to market the idea. What idea are you selling to them? What style of play are you selling to them within 3 days? Like I said, you don't have much to do in training. You don't have much to do in training in 3 days. So it's more of psychology, mental training now. Like I say, yeah.
All right, we'll be waiting to see if they can put that into action. But the players, yes, we know they're trickling in. We already hear that 14 players are in camp at the moment. As I said, 3 days, few hours to the match day against Rwanda. Nigerians want nothing but a win from the Super Eagles to gain the confidence and, you know, for them to put smile on the faces of the football fans in the country who have lost faith in them. What are your expectations from these players? We saw a return of Trust Ekong, the captain of the side. We did hear that Victor Osimhen will soon be joining up with the team, even with this Galatasaray move. What are your expectations from the Super Eagles of Nigeria? What do you think they must have to do differently? This is the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, and you know that they have the same team they faced in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers, Rwanda and Benin Republic, and those are the teams that they have to face in this window. So what are your expectations from the Eagles as they face Rwanda?
Like I said, they have to be very disciplined. They have to be very disciplined on the pitch. They have to approach the game like it's their last game on earth. A lot is at stake in this game. A lot is at stake. So like I say, 80% of our next game is on the players. The coach doesn't have much to do. It's on the, if they want to play, if they want to win, they will play, they will win. So I expect, and I'm happy that we have a leader in the team. If you notice at the last game, we lack leader. So I'm happy the captain is back. Hopefully he can bring his calmness to the pitch and motivate others to win. And I hope with what has happened in the transfer market around Osimhen, that will serve as motivation to prove Napoli wrong once more and deliver for us the Super Eagles. So I'm banking on the Super Eagles to make us proud. I'm banking on the, like I said, I'm always an advocate of Nigerian coaches always. So I'm banking on Austin Eguavoen and the new assistants to make us proud and to earn the trust of Nigerians again once more. I wish them all the best.
Do you think that the return of these players who are very familiar, have formed a bond in the Super Eagles, is an advantage to the new technical team that have just been put together by the NFF?
Yeah, of course, because like I say, you cannot take away experience from a squad. You need experience. You need experienced players. You can't take player who miss business. Like I said, the captain that was left out by Finidi, you could see the absence at the back. So hopefully, because this is a player that was so good in Nation Cup, and we missed him in those 2 games. You could see how our defense was very porous. So hopefully, with the combination of Ekong and Ajayi, we will have a good back line. And indeed, this is in good form now. So our midfield should be solid. Like I said, with what just happened in the transfer market around Osimhen, that should serve as a motivation for him to deliver. So I'm hoping if you notice, I'm not speaking tactically because there's no more they can do within 3 days tactically. So it's all about motivation. It's all about psychology. It's all about psyching the player. It's all about motivating them. Again. So I hope the coaches can get the right words to motivate the player to deliver.
All right, we're also hoping. Thank you so much, Coach Sylvester Ayere, for your thoughts concerning the new technical team that have been put together by the Nigerian Football Federation. We're also hoping that we can see the result we desire from the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Thank you for your thoughts on the show.
My pleasure always.